Hello friends, this is Robert West. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. The topic of this video is, did Donald Trump really offer Jeffrey Epstein a job in the White House during his first administration? Before we get to that, I just want to thank all the new viewers to the YouTube channel. Thank you so much. For those of you who are returning viewers, thank you as well. If you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please consider doing so. It doesn't cost anything. All right, let's get into the topic at hand. Did Donald Trump offer Jeffrey Epstein a job in the White House? Apparently, the answer is yes. Now, how do we know this? Well, Jeffrey Epstein's butler confirmed this not too long ago in a report. And when Epstein told the butler about the job, the butler responded, "Congratulations, sir." He goes, "No, you don't understand. I didn't take the job." Now, what does that mean if he really did offer him a job? Well, it kind of means everything Trump's been saying about his split from his best friend Epstein is all BS. It's lies. And knowing the way Donald Trump lies, there's a very good probability this is true. So the fact that he thought that he could put a convicted sex offender in the White House is crazy to me. Remember, at this time, the federal charges weren't pending, and he was convicted in the state of Florida. And he got that sweetheart deal from Assistant U.S. Attorney Alex Acosta back then. So the fact that he thought he could get Epstein into the White House in any kind of job without anybody batting an eye is just absolutely crazy. Do I think he would have gotten it? No, knowing the people that were in the first administration, they were definitely more serious people. Maybe don't agree with them on a lot of stuff, but at the same time, they were serious people, and they just would not allow that to happen. But it undermines everything Trump's been saying about Epstein. First, he said he was a creep. Okay. But then the explanation of him being a creep was he was poaching teenage employees from Mar-a-Lago. First of all, a high-end spa, why do you have minors working there? I still have not heard any answer to that question. Why were there minors working at this place? Doesn't seem quite right, does it? Anyway, so it appears, if the butler's information is correct, that Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein did not have that split that Trump claims that happened. There is a lot of information out there, and many people know it happened. Many people know it happened. Probably many of them are not saying anything because they're afraid of Donald Trump and what he may or may not do. But there are probably lots and lots of people out there. Dozens, if not hundreds. Probably not thousands, but probably at least dozens that know what happened. This guy is it's not trustworthy in any way. You know, as you can see, he is on his way to releasing Ghislaine Maxwell from prison, whether it's going to be a commutation of her sentence or a pardoning. She has already hit 2 phases of that. She was transferred to a very low security camp, which some people call Club Fed. And she now has the ability to do work release, meaning she can go out in the community and work. So that's 2 steps towards that thing. What's going to happen with all this? Well, at some point, she's going to exonerate Donald Trump from any wrongdoing whatsoever. And if we know anything about Donald Trump, wrongdoing is his middle name. Regardless, whether it's violating laws, violating the Constitution, cheating on wives, cheating on taxes for the state of New York, or anything else, he always cuts corners. And he always seems to land on his feet. He's like a cat with 9 lives. So that seems like the likely outcome of what's going on with Maxwell. And it's just incredible to me that he was offered a job in the White House after the troubles that he had with law enforcement. But that sounds like Donald Trump. Donald Trump, as a guy working for the Department of Justice that was charged for the January 6th event, he doesn't care. He does not care. So, anyway, it's quite interesting. Things are dripping out slowly, but I think we're eventually going to get a lot more of it. Will we get the whole truth about it? Maybe, maybe not. But stay tuned. I'm going to keep my eye on this stuff because many people are interested. And we'll see what happens. All right, friends, that's it for this one. Again, feel free to comment, like, share. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. It won't cost you anything. Have a good day, folks. We'll see you in the next video.